Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the beautiful town of Gilbert, Arizona. If you're thinking about making a move to the Phoenix metro area or just curious about some of the other cities, this video might be for you. In this video, we're gonna cover 15 items that I believe are essential before moving to Gilbert. From the best neighborhoods to outdoor activities to dining and even real estate trends. By the end, you should have a clear idea of what the city's about and if you think it's right for you. So the first thing I wanna go over is where is Gilbert located? Gilbert is located on the southeast corner of Phoenix metro area, about 20 miles from downtown Phoenix. Formerly known as the hay shipping capital of the world, the town's location makes it easy to access nearby cities like Chandler, Mesa, and even Queen Creek. Additionally, if you are a frequent flyer or have friends and family flying in, it is within close proximity to Sky Harbor, but not close enough to where you're going to be hearing the planes. So we just touched on location, but now let's put some numbers behind it. What does the commute look like? So first off, if you're traveling to Phoenix, you're going to be around a 30 to 40 minute drive depending on traffic. If you're looking to get to Sky Harbor, that's going to be around that same time frame to get to Phoenix. That's going to be around that 30 to 40 minutes. And if you're looking to get to Scottsdale, it's going to be around, well, 30 to 40 minutes. If you want to get to just about anywhere in Arizona, it's going to take you around 15 to 30 minutes to get there. That's just going to be the norm. The third thing I want to go over is Gilbert's rankings. Gilbert is often ranked as one of the safest cities in the United States. Its low crime rates are complemented by a strong sense of community and a variety of programs that are aimed at maintaining public safety. In addition to that, Gilbert is celebrated for its high quality life with accolades for top-rated schools, parks, and family-friendly events almost every single weekend. Forbes and Wallet Hub frequently list it as one of their best places to live, and residents consistently report high satisfaction with the town's amenities and services. Living in Gilbert myself for many years now, I can agree. As far as schools go, I know this is going to be a big one for many of you, so I'll make sure to include a full list down in the description below. But starting off, you're going to be looking at Gilbert Public Schools and Higley Unified School District. They offer a couple great choices like Gilbert Classical Academy as well as Perry High School. There's also great charter schools within close proximity like Basis Chandler or Great Hearts Academies. Again, if you want a list of the top rated schools in Gilbert, I'll make sure to put those in the description below. So now for real estate. The average home price in Gilbert is around $550,000, offering a mix of suburban developments, master plan communities, and a couple older historic neighborhoods with some character. You can put older in quotation marks as Arizona is a generally new state overall. This isn't going to be anywhere near like the East Coast, but you can get a home that was built around 1900s to 1940s. For all of my East Coast friends, would you even call that historic? So in Gilbert, you're not going to be getting any major skyscrapers, but there is a pretty diverse section of suburban-like homes. This is going to be anywhere from luxurious homes in Seville, Golf and Country Club to a more affordable starter home near downtown Gilbert, which also can include some townhomes and condos. There's also going to be a large section of master plan communities that offer amenities like parks, pools, walking trails, and can tend to be a little bit more attractive towards families. Later in the video, I'm going to be discussing 5 of my personal favorites, so make sure to stay for that part of the video. So yes, Gilbert is 30 minutes from the main downtown Phoenix, but it does have one of its own. Known as the Heritage District, downtown Gilbert features a more vibrant dining scene, including popular local spots like Joe's Real Barbecue, Postino Wine Cafe, Liberty Market, as well as a couple breakfast options like Snooze. The Water Tower Plaza is the most iconic landmark in all of Gilbert, and this hosts iconic things like the farmer markets, art walks, live music, and has become a central gathering spot for things to do on the weekend or weeknights. This is all within the same downtown, so you don't have to go far to find something to do. And the downtown is only continuing to grow. There's also going to be a couple new mixed-use developments like the Heritage Gateway Project that aims to blend a more retail and residential combo and include some office space, though I know that may be limited. If you want to learn more about these projects, let me know in the comments below. The 7th thing I want to talk about is outdoor activities. If you've heard anything about Arizona, it's likely that it's hot. Yet, majority of the year, we still spend our days outside. Arizona has a lot going on for outdoor activities, which include the Riparian Preserve, which is known for bird watching. There are some hiking trails, as well as fishing and other scenic views. It is a 110-acre preserve that is a favorite for many nature enthusiasts, photographers, and dog walkers. If you're looking for something less nature-focused, there's Freestone Park, which has a skate park, there's sport courts, and a couple mini amusement parks with a train ride. If you're seeing a theme here, it's a very family-friendly area. There are also a bunch of biking trails, green spaces, canals, and growing opportunities for outdoor activities. There's also going to be a Desert Sky Park expansion, which will upgrade some of the sports fields and walking paths. Again, if you want to learn more about some of these projects, make sure to comment below. Climate is a section that I'm going to make quick. You already know, you've heard it before, it's hot. In the summer, it can get anywhere from 110 to 120 degrees. But here's the good news. Almost every single home inside of Arizona is equipped with air conditioning. We know that you really can't survive without it. On top of that, about 80% of the homes in Gilbert have a pool or have community access to one. And when I say access to a pool, I mean within your own community. I don't mean you're gonna have to call up your friends and family, though you can. You're gonna be able to swim in your own neighborhood. If you're a big fan of pickleball, there is a growing scene of indoor pickleball locations with, I would say, pretty competitive pricing. With almost every single day being sunny, and temperatures being anywhere from 50 to 70 degrees, winter really is the time to shine. From October to around April, it is just spectacular. Next up on the list, I want to go over some shopping and entertainment options. If you're living in Gilbert, Santan Village is likely going to be the mall that you're going to go to. It's an open-air shopping center that has plenty big-name retailers like Apple, Sephora, H&M, and even has some movie theater options. On top of that, there is Gilbert Farmers Market, which is a favorite if you're looking for some fresh produce, artisan goods, or just a little bit more of that local community vibe on the weekends. And if you're looking for something that's gonna be a little bit higher end, there are some options in Gilbert, but you're likely gonna be looking to go to Scottsdale. You're anywhere from a 30 to 40 minute drive, and you're gonna be able to have access to some of the renowned events that happen in February. This is gonna be items like TPC Scottsdale Golf Tournament and Barrett-Jackson Car Auction. If you're an art enthusiast, you may be heading to Tempe for ASU's Gamage Theater. This is going to be hosting Broadway productions and other cultural performances all year long. Whether it's shopping, community events, or some high-end dining, Gilbert has everything you need or is within close proximity to it. Number 10, I want to go over the dining scene. You're going to see a theme here, but one of my favorites is Agritopia. It's a super unique farm-to-table community that blends agricultural with some of that modern suburban living. If you're looking for something high-end, there's Buck and Ryder, as well as something more family-friendly that includes Joe's Farm Grill. The neighborhood has farms, orchards, and even community gardening where residents can actively participate in growing fresh produce. Throughout the neighborhood, there's pomegranate trees, there's lemon, there's lime, and many of that is used in some of the local dining. If you're looking for comfort food or a great place to hang out, the porch is going to be something that offers that environment and a very inventive menu. On the other hand, you have Nico Heirloom Kitchen that provides a more sophisticated dining approach and has expertly crafted dishes. This is going to be something that's going to be a little bit higher end, as well as that Buck and Ryder that I mentioned earlier. And of course, beyond the local gatherings in downtown or in the Agritopia area I already mentioned, you can travel to Scottsdale that has almost anything you can imagine. For community events, I'm going to keep this section somewhat quick as it's always updating and changing. Gilbert Days is an annual celebration with parades, a rodeo, and community festivals. That's going to be a big one, as well as the Downtown Concert Series, which is going to make sure that you almost always have live music to enjoy over the weekend. If you're looking for something to do, there's almost always going to be something happening in the downtown area, as well as you could go check out some of the other towns nearby. In no particular order, number one on the list is Val Vista Lakes. Val Vista Lakes is going to be a resort-style community that is centered around a series of man-made lakes, offering waterfront homes and a vibrant, active lifestyle. Whether you're just looking to go for a run or walk around these lakes, there is also a very luxurious community clubhouse. I know many places have a quote-unquote clubhouse that maybe has something like a treadmill and a pool table room. The community center has 8 different tennis courts, sand volleyball, exercise and weight rooms, boat rentals, and a tropical lagoon-styled pool with its own sandy beach. Next on the list, we have Morrison Ranch. With a ranch-style design and a white picket fence, tree-lined streets, and charming green spaces, this neighborhood is absolutely beautiful. It has been meticulously planned to include a mix of residential, retail, recreation, and making it a family-friendly favorite place to be. With the silos, there's fishing, there's walking paths, playgrounds, and it is within close proximity to excellent schools. This neighborhood has homes that were built in the 2010s as well as new builds that are still constructing today. It is absolutely breathtaking if you are looking for something that is a little bit more green than other cities that Arizona has to offer. Next on the list we have Agritopia, which I've already touched on a bunch today. This groundbreaking neighborhood combines modern living with Gilbert's agricultural roots. Like I mentioned earlier, it has farms, it has orchards, it has community gardens, it has trails, and it even has basements, which is super rare in Arizona. If you live in Agritopia, you have everything you need within walking distance. There's a local community market to get all of your groceries. There are restaurants to go to. There is workout areas to go to. There are schools. If you live in Agritopia, you don't need to go far to find almost anything that you need. If you're looking for something a little more custom, higher end, or looking for an acre of land in one of the fastest growing cities in Arizona, Circle G is something I would check out. And lastly, a newer addition to Gilbert is going to be Cooley Station. This is going to be something that's a little more affordable, yet still modern with a focus on convenience and community. This neighborhood is designed around walkability with a lot more parks, community pools, and a quick access to retail and dining. The lots might be a lot smaller than some of the other options on this list. It's going to be something that's a little more affordable and a starter home for the area. Number 13 on our list, we have cost of living. While Gilbert is more affordable than other cities like Scottsdale, the cost of living is still slightly higher than national average due to its growing popularity and its amenities. Over the last 10 years, home appreciation in Gilbert has been significant. Property values have increased almost 40%. So if you're looking to live in Gilbert, it offers you excellent opportunity to build equity. This continued appreciation is driven by Gilbert's consistent developments, it's a strong demand for housing, and a reputation for a desirable community. Gilbert is one of the top places to live in all of Arizona, and I don't think that's going anywhere. So if you're looking for a great family-friendly place to live, and you also want to build some home equity along the way, I don't think you can go wrong with Gilbert. Number 14, we have Parks and Recreation, which we already touched on a little bit earlier. One of the ones I did not mention, which is Discovery Park. This is going to have a lot of green spaces, a lot of sport courts, walking trails, as well as Gilbert Regional Park, which this one's a little bit newer, but it includes some splash pads, massive playgrounds, and it has an amphitheater for a lot of outdoor concerts. Along with some of the other outdoor activities I mentioned earlier, these parks are going to have a lot more focus on family gatherings, picnics, and that continued sense of community. Number 15 on the list is a unique one. I think if you're looking to move here, you might want to try it out first. Maybe spend a weekend in the Heritage District and enjoy some of the downtown and what it has to offer. And lastly, if you're looking to move to Gilbert, I'd love to help you find that perfect home. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.